He came over the top of a big hill. "You can't catch us," laughed the trucks. Wheesh! But there was trouble ahead. Duck had stopped at the crossing at the bottom of the hill. Arthur's driver applied the brakes, but it was too late. Squashed fruit flew everywhere.
Duncan was so impatient he became even more careless. "I'll show that smelly diesel and those lazy steamers," he said to his driver. "Careful," cautioned his driver. "You're asking for trouble." And he got it. Duncan didn't notice his chain was tangled in the coupling of the slate car in front of him. Suddenly, he was being pulled up the track by the empty slate cars. "Bouncing bogies," he cried. "It's got me!" Duncan's driver jumped clear. Rusty returned to see Duncan being pulled up the incline. "I tried to warn him," said Rusty. "He never listens," the little diesel's driver said. The chain pulling Duncan's slate cars couldn't hold the weight. It suddenly snapped. Duncan plummeted down the incline. "Help!" he yelled. "Glug, glug, glug," he said. "Bluggle my broiler." Duncan felt foolish and very wet.
Soon they reached the quarry where the cars were needed. Empty cars at the bottom of the slope are hitched to a cable. Loaded ones at the top are hitched to another. By their weight, loaded cars run down the steep slope, pulling the empty ones up. Peter Sam duly waited at the bottom of the slope for the loaded cars. He never bumped cars unless they misbehaved. But the loaded cars couldn't see him properly. They thought he was Sir Handel. Their chance for trickery had come. "Faster! Faster!" they yelled. "No, no!" wailed the empty cars. "It's Peter Sam!" But it was no use. "Hurrah! Hurrah!" roared the cars. Peter Sam shut his eyes. "Beep! Beep!" wailed Peter Sam. Rusty.
"Help me up the hill, please," panted James. "These trucks are playing tricks." "We'll show them," said Douglas. Slowly but surely, the snorting engines forced the trucks up the hill. But James was losing steam. "I can't do it! I can't do it! Lay it to me!" shouted Douglas. The guard was anxious. "Go steady! The van's breaking!" The van was in pieces. No one had been hurt. "Now for my plan," thought Thomas. Pumping the trucks fiercely, he jerked his driver off the footplate and followed them into the siding. "Come back!" yelled his driver. "Fire and smoke," said Thomas. "I am sunk." And he was.
And when he could, it was too late.
Peter Sam trundled into the wharf. Thomas got ready with his whistle. The little engines got ready too. Beep! Peter Sam shot forward. He bashed his flatbed so hard they burst through the buffers, smashed through the oil drums stacked on the wharf, and splashed into the canal. Oh, my, cried the little engines. Cinders and ashes, cried Tom.
Frantically trying to grip the rails, Percy slid into the yard. Beep! Beep! Look out! The brake van was in smithereens. Percy's driver and fireman had jumped clear, but Percy was stranded.